I could not sit there and do that. It's just not for me.
Personally, I just can't get behind it. Probably a bit controversial, but I'm like...
I tell you what, putting that on social media, it wouldn't last.
2026 is upon us. We'd love to discuss things we want to ban in 2026. What have we seen in 2025 that has just pissed us off?
One is carb gels. People are pumping them back when they don't need them at all.
3-hour morning routines. For like 99% of people, like that just doesn't happen.
What do we want to see more of in 2026? I want to see more of like people just giving less of a fuck. '26 is upon us, and we'd love to discuss things we want to ban in 2026. So what have we seen in 2025 that has just pissed us off?
Oh, loads.
That,
Wait, how long is this episode
that
going to be?
that we would love to ban in 2026. So bear in mind, this is all tongue in cheek, and we're not attacking any individual.
No.
Although if you do feel offended from it,
Yeah,
then it's something to look at.
Yeah, you might want to consider stopping.
Stop. I would say two of the things which have... I mean, like, I'll preface this with, like, I never really get pissed off.
Yeah.
Like, I'm generally quite a calm guy.
Oh, I do.
I got a pretty high threshold.
Yeah.
Like, I don't think anyone at Supra has seen me pissed off. Like actually pissed off.
I don't think I've ever seen you pissed off.
No.
I do when Ryan was late at the SHA.
Yeah. But again, it's very acute. It's a short bout. So I would say my top two, which I wouldn't say like piss me off, but I'm just kind of like, why? Is guys eating their meals off of chopping boards on social media when it's like 9 times out of 10 they're a carnivore guy as well. And it's like, you got a handful of nuts, some raw steak, and like an avocado chopped up on a breadboard. And I'm just like, use a plate.
On a bread board.
Yeah, when like the purpose of plates is there's a curve so it doesn't seep everywhere.
Yeah.
Like, and I don't know, like you got like fried eggs on a cutting board.
Yeah.
And it's just, I don't understand why it's
The aesthetic they're going for, isn't it? It's the aesthetic.
It's much easier to eat off a plate. So
and like it almost shows a little bit of like autism where it's like you're separating your foods on your plate because you don't want to mix them.
Yeah.
And it's
when people go for aesthetic over practicality.
Yeah.
And it's like, and that's, I'd say that we're 3 guys who definitely don't do that.
I saw
we're straight practical.
Yeah. I did see like there was one reel and it was like a kid. He must have been like 11 or 12. And I don't know what music was on, but he's like dipping a steak in a fried egg on a chopping board. And it's like this and a God-loving woman. And I'm like, you're a virgin. I hope. But also, like, if I walked into my kitchen when I have kids, and my son is dipping a steak into a yolk on a chopping board, I'd be like, what are you doing?
I'm going to give him a clip.
I'm like, get a plate, get a knife and fork. I just, it made me chuckle.
when we was in uni, plastic cutlery, plastic plates, just chuck
Throw
it out.
it out. Yeah.
Did you do that?
We did it for a while.
I was living with my brother
Party
and
plates.
we were terrible at doing the dishes. And I actually pitched that to him. I was like, why don't we just get paper plates? Because I can just sling them every time.
Yeah.
And it didn't land.
I tell you what, putting that on social media, it wouldn't last. You wouldn't get the clicks. But it's like
No
a
wonder the
chopping board.
following is low.
Every meal out of like a polystyrene case.
Ham and an apple on a paper plate. This and a God-loving woman.
But it was, I don't understand. Like, it's just a bit of a fad. Like,
I wonder where it originated.
What I would love to do is be like, here guys, here's my meal, and then I've just got like my bowl of oats on a chopping board. It's just a mess everywhere. just gonna add some yogurt to it. It's just going everywhere. Trying to scoop it up off a chopping board. But so that was number 1, and number 2, which might be a bit what's the word? Controversial. I was thinking of a C word, but it didn't. That wasn't the C word that sprung to mind when I think of this. Is
let him have it.
Is people crying on social media?
Yeah.
Just
being real.
It's the pendulum though, isn't it? Where people have gone the other way about authenticity, and then so it's kind of like, here's the side you don't see about my life of like a fitness influencer, and then it's like girls or guys crying and being upset over stuff, and it's like, yeah, I get it, like that's life. But also, I know that you've gone, oh, I'm just really sad today.
Yeah. But it's not authentic, is it?
No.
If you got caught, if someone was filming like, whoa, let's catch Ben in his room, you open the room and you're sat there sobbing, crack on.
Example, you know, when Tyler passed last year, I was very sad, like very, very, very sad. And I posted a little like picture montage on Instagram, you know,
that got me going.
Some cool memories. And I was, I get really sad when I look at it. But if I posted that, and then on my story was just like tears down my face, you boys would go, Ben, are you all right? Like,
I ring you.
You literally me like, what are you doing? Like, why are you posting that?
Pack it in.
Yeah. And so I like, because we talk about social media being like, it's the highlight reel. It's not real. And so like, but then by that logic, then the crying can't be real as well. So it's like it's one or the other. And I think I don't know where, like, I am absolutely for talking to your friends or a therapist or family member. Like, if you're struggling and you're genuinely sad, you should absolutely speak to people about it. I don't know if sharing the actual, like, crying and posting it solves that.
Well, you cannot be that sad if that's where your brain goes.
Yeah.
Like, whenever I've been sad enough to cry, I haven't thought about, this might look good on social media.
The last thing I'm thinking about is Instagram.
Yeah,
like,
It's
and again, like, I know some people get their businesses like is based on, people follow their social media and then they have products or a service, whatever it is. But I just personally, I just can't get behind it.
Yeah.
It rubs me the wrong way.
You always have to think, what is the real reason why you're posting yourself crying on social media?
Yeah.
Because everyone I know who's really upset, they don't post on social media, like truly upset.
And this is, I'm absolutely not saying man up, like, because I'm not saying you can't be sad.
No, cry, be fine.
But like, even if Jess, like, if I was just skimming Instagram and then I saw Jess's post and she sat in my living room crying, I'll go, take that down. I go, like, what are you doing? Like, it's just because that will bring me to my next point, which again, probably a bit controversial, but I'm like, I want to bring privacy back in 2026.
Yeah.
I want to bring mind your own fucking business back in 2026.
Yeah.
And again, like, I don't post a ton on social media. And again, like, Superhuman wouldn't be what it is without social media. Like, it's a great thing. I also think keeping your private life somewhat private or amongst your friends and family is also a great thing.
Yeah.
Like, I don't think you have to show everyone everything that you do every week to validate it. Like, if you look at my social media, it might be like, oh, it's pretty boring. But it's just because I don't post every meal that I eat. I don't post every outing that I go to. Like, we had our kind of Christmas do, with our team. Brilliant night, hilarious.
Yeah.
I could have made a reel about it, but it's like, I just want to enjoy it.
It takes away from the actual event when you're constantly...
And I know I was there and my friends were there and we can all say, oh, that was a great night. It
was fun, yeah.
That's all I need.
Yeah.
Like, that validates it enough for me. But and I will say, like, one thing I want to improve in 2026 is taking pictures for myself. Like, I want to have on my camera roll more funny videos of, us hanging out and pictures and stuff to, like, for memories. But that doesn't mean I have to share them to the world. Like, because they're mine. Like, they're selfishly, like, they're my memories that I want to keep. Like, you have to earn the right to see those things.
More bathroom selfies.
Yeah. So, like, those are, I would say, like, on my top 2, 3.
I think that one with the filming the crying is because I always think of what does that look like? Because, like, I've filmed stuff for social media. Like, I've done... And I know what that process is like. Like, I've made reels where you're talking to the camera and you'll film, you'll say something and you'll look and you go, nah, that hasn't come across that well. So you refilm and then you go and then you edit it and then you trim it and stuff. And that's how reels get made. Like, they're not take. It's not just like, oh, I caught this, boom, post. It's not. It's a thing that is like...
it's curated.
Yeah, it's curated over time.
Yeah.
So what that looks like when you're crying is you're sat there like, oh, I'm so sad. And then you've gone, hold on a second, let me just get this. And you've stuck this up now. So you put the phone in a little...
the lighting's not good.
Yeah. And then you're sat and you've gone... Right, let me have a look. And you've looked and you've got, oh, I look like an idiot in that. Look at my hair. And then you've gone, right, do my hair back up. And you and then again, and me, I'm like, I could not sit there and do that and think, I'm a good person. This is great.
Do you know during that time where you're messing about your phone, you're probably stopping crying as well. You're thinking about getting it all right. Then back crying, back crying.
You've got to open an app up and you've got to go, as you're doing that, you're not still like, and so you go and make me, the lighting is bollocks, isn't it? Right. Yeah. It's me. When I think about that process, or you often see people when they go to like a hotel and they're happy to be in the hotel and they jump on the bed. And I think of that process because when I walk into a room, I got my bags. I go, oh fuck, this is all right in here, isn't it? Great. But imagine going in and being like, oh, right, hold on, let's get the tripod out, get this up. And as you're doing this, the excitement is going somewhat. And then you jump on the bed. You look, am I in shot? Yeah, I'm in shot. Right, ready? And you start jumping, and I'm like, oh mate, I can't fathom how bizarre that is. Yeah. But again, maybe it's a generation thing.
This is like because again, they're all tongue in cheek because that made me think of another one is like grown men doing TikTok dances. And maybe this is just because I can't dance. Yeah. But a lot of them I look at and I just cringe. Yeah. They just make me cringe. Like I'm not saying they're wrong, but and maybe when I have kids, if I had a daughter and she's like, Dad, do a funny dance with me, I'd be like, please don't post this online. But I would probably oblige because I would love my kid and I'd be like, you know what? If it makes you laugh, I'm going to do it. But the guys that do it solo without the kid, I'm like, oh.
Yeah, I was, when I went home for Christmas, obviously the women in my family were like, can we do a TikTok reel? Because we're all in our Christmas
I don't even have,
PJs.
do you have TikTok? I don't even have TikTok.
No.
I've never had it.
And I was like, and you could tell all the blokes in the room went, oh, do we have to? And they went, come on. And you can see you're watching the reel and there's like 6 enthusiastic women and then like 6 like really gutted men just sat there trying to and I was dying inside. I was like, this cannot see the light of day. This is terrible.
There's just some things that I just can't, it's not even morally, but I just can't bring myself to do. So
a lot of the things that come into my mind are social media related.
100%. Yeah. I think if we want to go more kind of fitness, I think just the overcomplicating certain things, and quoting evidence a bit too much, and just
too much talk about it, less doing it.
Trying to reinvent the wheel to make a bit of cash.
Yeah. And that will always happen because people are always looking for the next best thing and the next product and stuff. And we've done podcasts on that before, but I think
I've got a couple.
Even we spoke about this with the scientific lifters, and it's like you're wearing a seatbelt in the gym doing a tricep extension with no arm muscles, and I'm kind of just like, can we just get back to being meatheads? Yeah, I enjoyed that era,
the good old days.
The Dorian days.
Yeah.
Go on then. What have we got?
One of mine is, again, it's somewhat social media related. It's also fitness related. Is the filming yourself running, the running selfie. Everyone does know this one.
Okay.
You've been running this week. Are you smiling at the time?
No, at all.
No. I've seen you run. you look chronically depressed. And they're like this, and they're running, and they're like, as if it's such a great time. I'm like, there's no way you are having that much fun running. There's just not. You can you're smiling more than I did on Christmas Day when I was 12. Mm-hmm. And you're just running through the streets of Upper Cumtoch. I'm like, what are you, you cannot be that happy. There's no, and I know some people are happier with less things but no, you can't. You objectively can't be that happy when running.
But it's also just running with your arm in the air, trying to get the angle and not stepping in dog shit and not tripping up. It's quite a feat.
It wouldn't surprise me if they run the film and then go back on. Yeah. And that's it.
Yeah.
I've legit, so where I live, it's down Cardiff Bay. So there's I don't even know if you call it is it a river? like just where the barrage is. Like there's a couple bridges. I guess it's like a river, but I've seen someone pull up, get out of their car, walk to the middle of the bridge, and go, no, and we'll walk further down the bridge, and like in running gear, and then walk back to their car and drive off. And I'm like, you motherfucker!
Yeah.
Like it just like proves your point of like it's all fake. Like it's all.
I always say
that's what they do though.
Yeah, I always say for social media, look at it, think of the opposite, and you're closer to the truth. I saw some the other day, some real estate guy. I can't remember his name now, but obviously he's very wealthy. He's very famous on social media. And he went away with a family in Dubai. And I think he said it was something like $2,000 a night or something like that in the hotel. And he said you would get fitness influencers come into the hotel, take photos and act like they were staying there and go off.
Yeah.
Mad, isn't it?
Yeah, it's but again, I always put myself in that position. You don't, well, unless you're really skilled, you don't catch that shot first time. So you're out running and you go, phew, the phone comes up and you look and you're like, oh, that was just my forehead there. And you've just been filming your forehead. So you go back, so you stop, delete that video, back up again. And they've done it a few times where they might do like a little look into the camera and stuff. And I'm like, oh, mate. Like, and they're doing it daily. Like every session, it's like, right, I got to get the camera out. I got to film. Like, you know, I filmed a fair whack of fitness stuff, even more so when I was coaching myself. And I hate doing it. Like, I don't enjoy doing it, but it's like, it's part of the parcel. Like, if I'm an online coach, well, then I need to be online a fair whack in order to do it. And like, so it's like, I would normally train, and I remember like, I'd have the tripod in my bag and I would train, and then final set, I'm like, right, I got to get a clip here. So I go, whoop, set it up, boom, in, set, down, in, back in the bag, right, let's go on my day now.
I would say I would love tripods to not be in gyms, but like, I film top sets, like, because, you know, more than anything, there's, you know, I've got lifts from, like when we had the lockdowns during COVID from my garage where I hit my best lifts. And I like looking at them and being like, oh God, I remember that day.
The good old days again.
When I did that, like that was cool. But like, it was in my garage. And I remember.
Were you doing that?
Yeah.
Selfie.
But I remember when I went back to a public gym after that, and everyone had tripods, and I was like, when did this happen? Like, I didn't have a tripod. I'd like stick it in my shoe or something, or like prop it against the bottle. But
like a bag, so I just see like a lace.
Yeah. I know,
so that's why your social media's never blown up. To be fair,
I filmed myself doing the 4 plates for 20 on squat, and I watched it back, and you can't see my feet. And I was like, oh no. And I was like, people have to know it's deep enough. And, I was really annoyed, and I was like, I fucked up the angle. But like, I understand, you know, if you have to film. If you're an online coach, like self-employed, you have to film content. Like, you're going to have to do it to an extent. I think just like a bit of common courtesy where like no one else has to indulge that.
Yeah.
Like if you're in the way, you're in the way.
Yeah.
Like you don't get the right over anyone else in the gym. Like, and if they walk through your shot, tough shit.
Yeah.
Like you can ask them nicely. If they go, fuck off, I'm doing my set, then you have to go, fair enough. I'll wait till you're done.
But also what you said there is really key. If you're an online coach, that's your job. You're working. So it's part of what you do. So people get a pass because it's your job. Like you have to do it to some degree. You don't have to, but it definitely helps if you're trying to get clients or trying to build a following or whatever. But now you've got someone who is they own a plumbing business. And they're then telling you about their fitness. And it's like, I don't tell you about my plumbing. Like, I'm not online, like, with a plunger in a toilet, go like, hey, what are you going to do? You really got to get behind it and make sure that, you know, why do you have the opinion on my job, but I don't have the opinion on yours? Yeah. It's like, you get a pass when it's your actual job, but when you're now doing your workouts as just again, that's not what you do. Like, this is just something, it's just a hobby for you. And then you're giving the advice out there, like, what do you want to do? You want to, I'm like, nah.
And I will say with these as well, like, you know, with the eating off the boards and things like that, like, I will never post a negative comment on someone else's post, because I also accept the fact that I'm choosing to look at it. And if I don't like it, then I can skim past it. Like, I have to skim through a lot of them, and I'm like, why is this still on my feed? I don't like this stuff. But I will never like call someone out, like, or post a negative comment, because it's like, I'm not going to go into someone else's house and shit on the floor and then walk out. I'm just going to go, I'm not going to go in there. So I'm not a fan of like negative comments in general.
Oh, this is very much tongue in cheek. Like, at the end of the day, people can do whatever they want. It's just not for me.
Yeah, exactly that.
I got another one talking about common courtesy. Posing rounds in your pants in the gym.
In the gym.
And I'm like, you're in the dumbbell area because it's good light. And like, Some bloke just wants to do a couple of incline presses you in your pants, like doing front double
And
biceps.
it's like,
come on.
Yeah, they're nuts. That's
like,
nuts.
I will say, and I don't want to call out the women, but it's borderline OnlyFans
100%.
when your camera angle is lined up to your ass and you're doing pull-ups or something, and it's like it's the pre-routine before you do your set, and it's like, why do you have to pull your leggings up
pant pull,
after every for every set? Like, are they buy a smaller pair? Like, if the waist is that loose, like, kind of thing, and it's,
They know what they're doing. They get the jiggle going.
but again, it's like, get it? They're going for views on trying to get followers on social media. Like, that's like their currency, and this is, I absolutely love John for this, where I've seen him post it repeatedly, where it's like, followers done equals money. And it's like, I don't give a shit about followers. I give a shit about money in my bank. But I think people are chasing the follower validation, and I've not experienced it because I have, I got 4 followers. But I think when people see their followers go up in the thousands and tens of thousands, I think it gets really addicting. That then you'll convince yourself you're more important than you are. People want to see what I'm doing, and you'll post something. I didn't get as many views. I need to do another one. And I think you get obsessed over it.
Yeah.
And I would never want to go down that route. And again, I understand people have their businesses and stuff on there, but
this is where the business would, where John says that followers doesn't equal
Dollars
in the bank. Because if say now you're a fitness person and you're selling some supplements. So you have a link, or you're selling training programs. So you've got the link in your thing, and now you've got these programs that people can buy. If you are using, your pant pulling up your ass and you're using your butt to get followers, well, who's following you? It's blokes. It's blokes who want to look at you. So now, are those blokes buying your supplements? No, like you would never, as a bloke, go, I'm going to follow this person because of their butt, and I'm also going to take her protein powder. You're taking the protein powder that the other bloke is selling or whatever. So it's like, it's not a very smart business model because the followers are escalating, but the followers that are going up aren't tied to the product that you're selling.
Yeah.
So it's like, you can't sell to them. They're not an actual valid customer. So if from a business standpoint, it doesn't even work. But again, I think they just get addicted to the followers that sort of shoot up.
I think as well, like with that, where, if you're looking at, say, like the female gym attire, which, like, it's like the hot pant leggings and like the scrunch butts or whatever it is, and then it will be a clip of like, sick of these guys looking at me in the gym, and it's like, and then if they say I'm wearing it for myself for like confidence and stuff, and it's like, are you? Like, if I went to the gym in like white lycra shorts and then just like filmed women looking at my crotch and went, these creeps. It's like, what did you think was going to happen? Like, it's like you're setting yourself up. Like,
that's a generation thing.
It's a bit
I think,
of a trap.
isn't it?
Like,
yeah.
So, and then if I said I'm doing it for me, you'd be like, what are you on about?
Yeah.
Like,
well, also that's fine. But if it gathers attention from someone else, you can't control that either. So you just have to. If you're going to do that for you, then just accept that's a side effect of doing. Yeah, you might actually. It's almost like, some people take certain drugs for the effect of X, but then if you have a heart attack because of it, well,
that's the game you're playing.
That was the game you're playing.
Yeah,
it's like,
Want to cross the bridge, you got to pay the toll.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Go in the gym naked, people are going to look, aren't they?
Yeah. There's one more fitness one. This is a very mild one. They're all mild, but one is carb gels. Just in general, like, they've become a big thing now, the electrolyte and carb gels that people are pumping back. And it's like, but people are pumping them back when they don't need them at all. It's like, I went for they're going out for their like weekly 10K. And they've got like their bag packed with carb gels. I mean, you don't need carb gels for this weekly 10K that you got going on. Like, you're going out for a 7K walk. Like, you don't need carb gels. You're doing a circuit class. You don't need carb gels. You don't need to refill your glycogen stores. Like, you had a pizza last night.
Yeah.
Like, you don't need these carb gels that you're just packing in. But again, like, they've become, because everyone looks at like elites and they say, well, if I copy elites, I'll get the same performance as an elite. But no, but they're on their 4th session of the day and they can't refuel with just food. So they've got
Yeah.
these carb jars that keep them topped up, or they're doing a very, very long event where they need the carb jars to keep them topped up. Like not your 110K
It's
a week.
Like, because now we've got so much access and technology, you know, like we've got wearables, you know, we got DEXA scans, MRIs, like all these tests that you can run for like optimal health and like biohacking. And I always there's an ex powerlifter, his name's Greg Panora, and for a while he was like Westside Barbell's top dog. Like he was a freak of nature. And if you asked him like, oh, like, you know, what did you do? Like, you know, were you making sure you were sleeping 8 hours a night? Like, what was your diet like? And he used to smoke 40 a day, drink constantly, like borderline alcoholic. And then on like meat day, he'd bang a line of Coke before doing his lifts. And he was like top performer. Like, I'm not saying that's optimal health, but it's funny. Like, I think I sent you boys like a reel the other day of like, you know, the guy failing the bench, and it's like, you know, optimizing his day. And then you've got like,
You got
Pablo,
was it?
Pablo dancing with a fridge, you know, and it's like Pablo drinks every day and smokes like a chimney. And it's like, but I always think like before we had all of this, people were still very, very fit and competent without any of these like fancy bells and whistles and things. And I think like there's a time to optimize, but also I don't want to have to be dependent on like 8 different peptides, 20 different supplements every morning to be able to function. And like it almost diminishes like resiliency, where like, but can you operate if you don't have those? Can you operate if you don't get your morning coffee? Like, can you operate if the gym heating isn't working that day? Like, can you operate if you don't have your AirPods? And sometimes I think like, just like, I want to go back to
Scale
like,
it back.
yeah.
I'll be honest, I've worked with like elite athletes and I've been around elite athletes and stuff. And I'll be honest, most, if not, I can't think of one elite athlete that I've been around and they've like been worried about the optimizing.
Yeah.
It's always just been, I just train hard.
Yeah,
like
yeah,
I do what
yeah.
what my coach tells me. I just try my best every time, and I've done it for ages. It's like it's very rare that they're fussing about the small stuff. And even like top level athletes. Again, we spoke about Tyson Fury earlier. He just come out of retirement. Mate, he looks like 12 months pregnant at the minute. He's been living a tragic lifestyle. Clearly, just not care. But then he gets back to it, and he just gets back, and he's not like. You know, he's not taking his blood sugars. He literally just goes on. He's like lumping the bag for like 15 rounds. And he's like, and then he'll do the same again tomorrow.
And I bet even if you looked at his diet when he loses like, you know, 60 odd pounds, it's probably like, I'll have a full English breakfast, 12 cups of tea, like I'll eat a bit of fruit and
I
yogurt.
just stopped drinking lager.
Yeah. It almost gives me hope that it's like, there's still people out there that don't overcomplicate it. And it's just like, I eat a little bit less and I drink a little bit less and I move a little bit more and I'm like, brilliant.
You just give me another one. So overemphasis on like 3-hour morning routines on social media.
Yeah.
What was that one?
routines.
What was that one that went viral and he's like washing his face in some
I can't remember his name.
Speed. He's quite
Yeah.
quick.
He raced speed.
Oh, he race speed. Yeah.
I think people know where
I can't remember his name
But like
now.
he did like, what was it? Like a
He was like banana peel.
Yeah,
and,
but it was like over like 4
I'll do
hours
a
or
quick
something like that,
search.
wasn't it? And
it's just
like those, it's like their full work day is like, it's another work day doing their morning routine. And it's like, realistically, for like 99% of people, like that just doesn't happen.
yeah.
You know?
Like I love my morning routine, which is like I'll go down, make a coffee, I'll sit and drink the coffee, and then I start my day.
Start your day.
Like by the time it takes me to drink my coffee, I'm planning my day in my head. You know, I'm starting my day like kind of slow, and then it's like, right, let's go.
Yeah.
But it's like if I had to say affirmations and
Meditate.
and journal, and I don't want to crap on these things because like there's probably
Ashton Hall.
that's the one. There's probably some merit to some of them, but like, how much time do you want to spend on it versus like actually getting the shit done that moves the needle?
But I think the closer you can get, I think Alex always says, the closer you can get to like your work day from when you get up, like the more productive you're going to be essentially. You know, like if you need 3 hours to start your day, is that really a positive or like more of a hindrance? You know, surely you could get ready in like an hour.
All right, then. So we've done. Well, this is good because like, I know we're taking the piss, but it can seem a bit negative. What do we want to see more of in 2026. I mean, I want to see more of like people just giving less of a fuck about like the followers and likes on social media and things like that. Like, I mean, I say the older I get, like I'd still like to say I'm fairly young, but the less I care about like what I'm wearing fashion wise, like what I'm doing with my time, how I'm training, like how people perceive me outside of like my dear friends and family and colleagues and stuff. Like the less I care about that, the happier I am. Like it's just like this last year, you know, hasn't been without its, you know, its hardships and stuff, but like overall for me it was a brilliant year. Like I had more fun the last year and just cared less about pointless shit than ever before. And like, because the years prior to that, like I would worry about trivial things and get anxious about certain things, and last year I just didn't. And it's like I always remember like because you always say it, like what your dad would always say is like nothing's a problem, and I love that quote. Like and I literally hear you saying it like from when your dad talked about it as like nothing's a problem, and it makes me laugh, and then I'm like nothing's a problem. Like, and it's
even
so
the
good.
worst situations, nothing's a problem.
It's so good. But I think just the not taking everything so serious. Even like I still train my ass off, but like I take it for what it is. It's like I'm going to the gym and lifting weights. Like it's not that serious. Like it's not that deep. Like not everything has to have deep meaning. It can just be I like it. Makes me feel good.
Doing stuff just for fun. Like does it have to be the optimal? Does it have to be the best? Does it have to be the fastest? Can it just be quite fun? Like can you do it because it's fun? And like I think just leaning into the things that you enjoy doing, even if it's not like popular or something that like maybe your friends are into, or like, you know, you can even say like movie tastes, for example. I love fantasy superhero shit. You can't stand it. You're like, no, I want to watch like 13 hours in Benghazi for the 50th time. and we have our own tastes of things, and it's like I think just like being honest about what you do like, even if you know someone doesn't like that thing and they're like, oh, are you into that? Like it used to be I'd go, no, not really, because I'm trying to build rapport, and whereas now I'm like, oh, I love it. Like might not be for you, but like that's my jam. Like that's I think just like caring less about what other people think about the things that you really like to do. I've been much happier when I've just accepted like this is what I'm into. Like and it could even be like my day to day, people could look at and go, fucking hell, that's boring. Like it does the same thing every day. But I really like it. Like I get to train with my friends, I have brunch with my friends, I drink good coffee, I go on the occasional walk, I eat good food. Like I like my routine. Like we get to go on these cool trips like with work and like the elite events and meet clients. Like it's fucking awesome. Like it's, for me, that's like a really good balance. For someone else, they might go, God, I couldn't do that every day. Like I'd need to go do stuff at the weekend or go do that. And I'm like, cool, like go do that. Like I don't judge that. Like don't judge mine. Like I like my day to day. Like you guys are probably quite similar. Like we do the same shit. Like we like what we like, and you just I don't feel like I need a holiday because
my day to day is so good.
I quite enjoy what I do on a day. I don't need to escape anything. Like if anything, sometimes when I do escape, I'm like, I quite want to go back to it now.
100%. Even at like, I like, you know, when we go out to the States and do these trips and things, I love them. Like it's hilarious. I'm also ready to come back and get back into routine. Like even after Christmas, I was like, I'm dying for the gym to be back to normal opening hours and back on normal work routine. Like that, like I'm happier doing that. But is there any other ones that you want to see more of?
You got one?
I'm trying to think.
I got, it's sort of back, coming off what you said, and I think you mentioned it briefly, is just like being honest with yourself and being okay with being honest. It's like, I feel like you're always trying to like live up to expectations or satisfy these expectations. And like, I don't want to say this about myself or believe this about myself because it maybe isn't the best thing. And whereas like, I find it's like, again, a perfect example is like my back recently. It's like I was always trying to progress up too fast because I'm like, well, considering the way I can move, I should be able to move more than what I move at the moment. So I'm trying to rush it up. And every time something goes wrong, oh God, that's back's gone. Okay, go back. And then if I just be honest with myself and go, your back's quite weak. like your back clearly isn't that strong. Like just look at the evidence that's there.
Yeah.
It's clearly not that strong because it keeps breaking all the time. So if you just be honest with yourself and accept the fact, I know it's not great. I know you're not happy about it.
Yeah.
But if I just accept myself, now I can progress it much slower and I'm not in a rush.
Yeah.
And eventually it's going to be stronger in the long run. But it's like just by accepting and being honest with yourself. And it's the same like, people who are trying to get in shape sometimes and they keep saying, I want to have this, I want to have this. And then we keep looking at the behaviors and it's like, but that's, if you were just honest with yourself and say, I actually don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
I actually don't care. Oh, great. Like, and that's fine. Let's just be honest with not being amazing at something or not wanting something that everyone else wants and just being honest with yourself. And I think once you live to like your own moral compass that you're happy with, I think things are, life is much easier and much more smooth.
Truly being real, that is.
Yeah.
I want
which is hard.
I want to see more dark humor. Because now you can't say anything.
It's coming back a little bit. Tail end of 2025. Fantastic.
It's really important how you speak about yourself and how you think about yourself, like internally. Like, because like I don't like when we speak about ourselves, we always take the piss out of ourselves. Like, and it's like self-deprecating humor, which I find hilarious. Mm-hmm. But also like, it's funny because we know internally, like we do think highly of ourselves and we're confident and competent in these things. And if someone else asks me about you boys, it's like I'll throw some digs in there, but I always praise you guys from the the high rooftops. But I think being able to take a joke, I wanna bring back.
Yeah.
Like just knowing that like it's a joke. Like it doesn't have to be that serious.
Yeah.
Oh, we've got to be able to take it because we give it. So
Yeah.
If you can't take it, don't dish it out.
Yeah.
One of the best things to do, like for me, just like as a guy, is to sit round with your mates and just sling shit at each other. Like it's one of the most fun things. It's always fun. It was fun when I was 12. It's fun now I'm 34, and it's going to be fun when I'm 65.
Yeah.
So, and it's like, it's just fun just shooting shit and just taking the piss out of each, like, and being around people that it's nearly impossible to offend.
Yeah.
It gives you so much wiggle room to push buttons and be funny. Yeah. Whereas when you're around people who they're easy to offend, you're playing with a very small path.
You feel like you're treading on eggshells throughout a conversation.
If I try and have a good time here, I might end up offending someone. So you sit back from having a good time just with the worry because I might offend someone. But if I'm sat here and I'm like, oh, I could never offend them.
Yeah.
I can play whatever card I want. And even if it's not that funny, doesn't matter.
Yeah.
It's like the next one might land. And it results in so much of a better time when you're not worried about offending someone. So the less offense people take, the much more pleasant they are to be around.
I remember I went to Jess's sister's wedding, and her, is it her aunt? I think it's her aunt. She's a bit nuts, and she was the wedding was in like a converted barn. So there's like a big house. Like we stayed in like it was like glamping. There was like a barn conversion, and so everyone kind of stayed on the same. It's like like a field, and we were all pretty much ready like for the ceremony. Like it was starting in like an hour and a half or something, so we all stood around having a drink or whatever, and her aunt is like just got out of bed and is like got like a cane, like almost like the one from Up with like tennis balls on the bottom, and she's in like a nightgown and she's like walking through a field.
I know where this is
and but then she was walking, and then I think I was stood next to the groom's dad, and I'd only met him like the night before. And I was like, is there a mental asylum around here? I was like, are they missing a patient? and like, but I said it like, not loud, but like enough for other people to hear. And they were looking at me like, don't be so rude. And he was fucking crying. and I thought it was really funny, but I was like, it was on my mind, so I'm going to say it. Yeah. But I love those like, oh, I know I shouldn't laugh, but it's actually really funny. Yeah. And like, there were loads of those like throughout the weekend, and I was crying, but just, I love when everyone's thinking it and then you say it.
Yeah.
And it's just like, oh, it kills me.
You can look at the guy then and be like, hey, me and you'll have a laugh as you get.
Yeah.
But it's like, well, I'm going to have a better
Yeah.
time than these guys because they don't want to laugh at anything. So it's like,
yeah. But stuff like that cracks me up.
yeah.
But yeah. So yeah, I mean, I think that's a good summary of what we want to see less of and more of.
Less of and more of in 2026.
Hope that helps you with your 2026 journey. But thank you as always for tuning in. Be sure to like and subscribe on iTunes, Spotify, and YouTube, and we'll see you next time.
If you love this show, please like, share, and leave us a 5-star review so that we can help more people. I'm John Madsen, reminding you to always go get what's yours.